I don't know if that's working, but it's raining and I have to piss. And I tried to like stick my head out just to stick my knee out so I could piss out the tent, but it was cold and rainy on my head, so I aborted mission. But yeah, I really want to piss. Got out in the rain, had to piss, so I kind of changed in my tent out of my sleeping clothes so I could get my rain jacket, but like everything I was gonna hike in for the day so I could just get that wet, keep everything else dry. I'm staying inside, so I didn't really need to do that. I could have gotten everything just wet and said, fuck it, I'm getting into a place I could do laundry, but you never know. It's 20 miles. I know it's road walking, so there's really nowhere to camp anyway, and I could, if an emergency happened, you know, you're on a road, I could get help. But I guess just for good habits, if you were in the backcountry and you wanted to, or you assumed you were gonna get indoors, that you still wanna have your shelter and dry clothes and dry sleeping bag, because you never know what can happen, where you need to set that up so you're not freezing if anything happened, you tripped, fell, hurt something that you couldn't keep hiking. So I guess it wasn't completely necessary, but I did it. It was kind of funny. I should have filmed trying to change in the tent. It's a really small tent, so you can't really even sit up. So I did that. Packed up some of my stuff, got to finish that, had coffee, just waiting for the sun to come up. And now the plan is the Evans Deli, Market in Deli. That's where I'm going for breakfast. And then from there, really, it's just gonna be a rainy slog push. I think it's still like 17.2 miles from there. So that's my day, walking on roads in the rain. I think there's only one really busy stretch, and it's got a big shoulder. It's like a 6-mile stretch on a busy road, but it's got a big shoulder. So that's good that there's a big shoulder there. And then I'm hoping once that 6-mile stretch is done, it's just kind of like country roads, kind of like this, where you don't get much traffic. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna pack up because it's light enough now where I think if I pack up in 20 minutes, I can start walking. But that was my other concern. I was just kind of sitting around making coffee because I didn't want to walk on the roads when it's dark, but I was cold enough and it was rainy enough where I wanted to get going. Rain's kind of let off. It might be a drizzle, or it might just be kind of dripping off the trees. Probably, I think it's a drizzle. So that's my plan. And my little campsite on the side of this trail right by a road that people said it looks like you could camp here. I don't know if that was them trying to have code if I did camp here, but I camped here. Didn't get bothered by anyone, and I'm ready to go. Oh, road walking. Yeah. This is probably the weather I'm going to be dealing with all day, on and off. It's chilly. It's kind of that like humid wet sets in and you can't really warm up, or it takes a while to warm up. So I'm a little chilly. I'm moving, and I'm on my way to the best breakfast on trail. At least Callie, who's the owner of the Hearn Inn where I'm staying the next 2 nights, she told me that on the phone. So. Yes, he did. That ain't his song. No, hey. But here we go. Supposedly a wide shoulder once you turn on Route 1, but fuck this. No exit ramp. It kind of looked like one that spiraled around. So it's like a dead end here. So the good news is the only cars passing me are the ones getting on. But I am not at Route 1 yet. This is like the little spur for the cars to come off the 20 or whatever that was, the 1 road, onto Route 1. So yeah, I don't know. All the comments say wide shoulder, but that'd be like if I told you to go walk on the interstate, be like, don't worry, man, there's a wide shoulder, it's not too bad. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? All right, yeah, I'm in a good mood today. This is just fucking stupid, if you ask me. but maybe I'm just in a bad mood. Closing in on like 4.5 miles until I get off this road. Closing in 4.5 miles, Jesus. But it's basically an interstate. It's a highway. Yeah, there's a wide shoulder. It's full of trash. It goes like in, so just rain is covered in water. If you want to try to walk to get out of the way, it's all uneven. Like when a car comes, I'll get over this way and you're just like walking at this awkward angle, stepping in fucking shredded tire and looking at trash. So yeah, I don't know. I'll form an opinion later, I guess. But I'm in the process of doing it now. And this is a bridge, so you have to go over it. And you're like so exposed on this fucking bend. Like nowhere to really bail quick. Yeah. Yeah. Roadwalk, just anytime you do it, tears up the bottom of your feet. It's like just one giant sore bottom surface. I don't know the other way to say it. There's no cushion. So I'm gonna take some ibuprofen once I get off this road, change my socks, and yeah, I still have 10 miles after this road, just under 10 miles, so I'm getting there. My feet hurt. The ibuprofen hopefully kicks in. I'm changing my socks. And then 10 miles till I have a day off. 2 nights indoors. That's what's motivating me, but right now it's hard. 10 miles is a long way. But yeah, change socks and then just put my head down. This road looks like it doesn't have a great shoulder, but not as much traffic as that. And then yeah, much deserved bed and meal and all that. Saw a donut someone threw on the side of the road. Forgot I had a blueberry bear claw, so started eating that. Five and a half miles to Cave Spring. I'm slightly past that to the Hearn Inn, but oh man, I can't wait. Made it. My feet hurt. Couple dog encounters. Road walking sucks. Like 0.35 miles from the Hearn Inn. So that's that. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep this short because I can usually ramble. I'm at the Hearn Inn. It is probably just before 8 o'clock, 7:30, 7:40, something like that. I don't know. Went to a steakhouse in town. Really good. So I didn't get a steak. I got a burger, but for what you get, really affordable. My tab was like $30. I got a burger, low baked potato. I had 3 beers. My first alcohol of the trip, and it was everything I wanted. My feet hurt. This place is awesome. I'm very happy I'm taking another 0. I don't care. The cold, lonely winter hiking wears on me, so I'm gonna take 0s when I have to. I do have to maintain a pace. So tomorrow's a big day. I want to relax, but I have to do laundry because everything got rained on again. I have to get a resupply, and I kind of want to plan out the second half of the hike here because I do need to finish and catch that flight very early Christmas Eve morning. So that's where I'm at. Happy. Can't be happier. I don't regret the zeros I've been taking. And I'm hoping to take at least one more. I think if I push, I can take at least one more. So, yeah, and happy to have shelters. Happy to be almost in Alabama. All that good stuff. I really want to finish. So there's a little bit of a time crunch, but I'm not too concerned. So, yeah, I'm going to deal with that tomorrow. I'm going to actually read because this book is not coming with me. It's not making it to Alabama. Too much weight. I need to really cut down. And my pack's not super heavy, but I need to make some mileage. Need to finish this hike on time. So that's where I'm at. And I'll see you in the morning. Going to the Creekside restaurant. It is a sleepy little town Sunday. I have a feeling that this is a type of town where a lot of people go to church on Sunday. So, sign says open. I'm gonna get some food.
Temperatures dropping and wind moving in. Tomorrow morning, 20s and 30s with a pretty blustery wind out of the northwest. Bundle up. It's gonna be cold all day tomorrow, and I know that 48 might not seem that bad with sunshine in the afternoon, but it's still gonna be
amazing 0 day so far. As I said earlier, could not have picked a better day to try to stay out of the weather or to stay out of the weather. It's cold, rainy, even it was light rain like when I was walking out before a few hours ago. It was like that mist. Everything's damp, so very happy. Clear weather window, as I said, Monday through Friday. So taking care of some things, having a tea. I'm pretty sure, I know I have the whole place to myself right now. I'm pretty sure I have the whole place to myself for the whole night. That's what it sounded like. The owner, or not owner, it's historical society owned, but Callie, who runs it, came by, got payment, got laundry going now. This place is a hiking paradise, and really, for what you get, very, very affordable. I think the hiker rate was $65 a night. Own room, laundry was $2 to do, and everything is walkable. The restaurant hours in Cave Spring are very odd, but it seems like there's always at least one open, but a lot of them shut down 1, 2, 3 days a week completely. Some of them have really limited hours. The Creekside restaurant, I believe because nothing else is open on Sunday, they're open 11 to 8, but then they're open like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 3. The steakhouse is closed today. I did not know that until I just looked a little bit ago. They're closed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. There's a couple other places. So depending on when you get to town, definitely if you want a hot meal, make sure you look at the hours, because even if you get here and you kind of hang out too long before you get out there, like you're showering, getting your gear put away, you might miss it. So check that. But it seems like at least one restaurant, if not multiple, are open every day. So I'll give you a quick tour of this place because it is amazing. There's 8 bedrooms, I believe. I'm doing laundry upstairs. This is the common area downstairs, living room, whatever you want to call it. I would say if I had one negative of this place, and it is a very small, but there's not a working fireplace. There's old ones, but as you can see, just wouldn't really make sense to make a fire in there, so they're not working. A working fireplace would make it 10 out of 10. I would say this is 9.5 out of 10, and that's just because it's December and a fireplace sitting there just sipping a tea or whatever would be amazing. So I'm gonna clean my pot and my spoon, my spork, just because I did cook ramen. So kitchen. Then if you're staying downstairs, which I think most hikers do, you have a full bath, shower. You have a half bath down here. That way, if someone's using the shower, you can still use the bathroom. I do not know. Well, let me show you this first. And I was told everything, all the furniture, once the Historical Society purchased this place, that's another entrance into that living room. Haven't really come out here much, but just a little side porch. And the building's like right in the middle of a park. And also right in the middle of town. So it's pretty cool being right in the middle of town. Everything's extremely walkable. So this is a bedroom here. That's another one there. And we got this one here. This is my disaster room, trying to dry everything out. I got gear everywhere. Things are still wet, and not because I left it rolled up in my bag either, because it was laid out on the floor and it's still wet like my brain flies. So I was flipping it over, trying to get it drying. Upstairs, another full bath. This room has got a full bath as well. I don't know if upstairs has, these rooms are not probably hiker rate. I think there's a couple certain rooms, I don't know which ones, that get the hiker rate, so keep that in mind. Laundry, my stuff's in the dryer. Another bath, which I think goes with this bedroom. This one has a shower. And you have an upstairs kitchen. No stove though, so I don't think it affects you too much because there's downstairs, but keep that in mind. Both TVs have dish, so basic cable. I don't think it's like this upstairs living room, I don't think it's a big subscription, meaning the channels are, you just get a handful of channels, but don't think that matters. I think I showed you that one. Yeah, like just amazing stuff. I don't know if I finished what I was saying earlier, but all the furniture was donated after the Historical Society purchased it. And they have a lot of things with history. This might be one of the hiker rooms if a couple hikers stay. I don't know though, I'd have to double check. But pretty cool, ran like an Airbnb. Callie will get you in here. She'll come in to get payment. It might not be the day you get here, especially me if I was staying. She came in early afternoon. And yeah, that was the tour of the place. I know that was kind of quick, but just, it's full of history and old paintings and things about the place. It was in the 1920s, I believe. It was built in the 1800s, but in the 1920s it was a dormitory for a girls' school. I don't know too much of the history on it, but I'd have to check. So yeah, awesome place. I'm gonna sip my tea. I'm gonna go get Creekside Restaurant, as I said, is the only place open, so I'm gonna go back there for a second meal. It's gonna be that awkward time where I'm probably gonna want a dinner, but I can always go to the grocery store closed at 8, the Dollar General closed at 10, so I can always just go there and make something in the kitchen or get something to go if I did want town food. So I'll get back to my plan about resupply and hiking out in the morning because I've been rambling on this clip. So yeah, cheers. Amazing 0 day. My favorite 0 day so far. I kind of had one staying with Sparky that was, you know, off the cuff, just didn't expect it until he offered, and I was like, yeah, sure. After looking at the logistics, it's 40 miles to get here, and I wanted to avoid this Sunday rainy day. The first one a week ago was just out of necessity. I was hobbling, probably couldn't walk the next day. This one is amazing, timed it perfect. Rainy, cold day, football Sunday, and I got good weather starting tomorrow to hike out. That's where I'm at. It's Sunday still, end of my 0 day. I'm about to go to sleep. It is just past 8:30, maybe 8:35. Today was a true rest and relaxation day. Got the few small things I needed to. Tomorrow, 6:15 alarm, and I'm just gonna hit everything. Quick cup of coffee, grab food, grab everything, pack the pack, head out by hopefully 9, but as I said, even if it's 10, not the end of the world. I can get 15 and set myself up to really crush the next 3 days. So I'm gonna head to bed.